And so that exercise, which happened, for instance, Saturday, just in fulfillment of the party's own internal rules or regulations or constitution. Nti nipa baako edu ena na omodi atuja some person omodi party na anim ura kwajopoku ura adenimu ura kwabena Japan ura na so benfo Dr. Kofi Kunadu apraku ura boache Japan Dr. Koto Afriye alankwajo Chiramanten Canada hene Japan ena Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. And so the outcome no nyade a nwa bebre. Many people thought Dr. Bawumia was going to lead, and indeed, the results in Bayern are confirming that feeling. Many people thought Alan was going to do well, notwithstanding the fact that Ken was making a lot of noise. A lot of people thought Alan was going to do well. Unfortunately, it didn't come out the way Amanfo were expecting. And so the new position has also been taken over by Urakan de Japan. Alan came third. And then Dr. Afriye and Dr. Afriye Akutu and also so Ebeto so 9. Now there's a tie. Bocheja Akone Ura Adenimu. Yeah. Omunyana enya 9 votes out of over 900 votes. Enti process rally so now the party is aware of the 4 people. Nti akase ombe decided of the 2 no ura de ni mone ura bocheja ko why na beka ho who would the party nominate or who would the party endorse to, and I'm asking how is that probably also going to be, what will be the form of voting? Are they going to subject it to the entire 900 and something, and now say just a few people? How is it going to be? I mean,
obviously 900 now.
And so
956 now.
So assuming say 956 now, for instance, more than 600 and more than 700. Does it mean say on a defense and
or say between the 2 of them, the deal?
Okay.
So between, contest for 2
between the 2 of them. But that for me though is I share something on my WhatsApp platform, and a lot of the MPs who are on the platform were like, this is a waste of time and resources. So the 2 of them, the party, somebody should be able to talk to them and say, look, Masa, at the end 900 and something, unya nine. Of course, for me though, this whole election contest and everything, a pure business venture as well.
Really?
And so if you are in, you are able to, because on what basis, for instance, are you now going to raise resources if you are not among the first 5? So you should be among the first 5 to warrant appeal for friends and fans. Because if you are not in the first 5, that means that you are not in any venture for anybody, for you to ask anybody, say, oh, Charlie, may you contest anti Buame. And so on that note, people will say, okay, well, the person should be. Otherwise, Anka, as I said, and as look, on the basis of this, look, let Nipa 4 way and then make a decision to say, I'm supporting A or B. But so, all in all, the voting went well. At least I was at the party headquarters, and then I also went to the YMCA. How voting and of course, I mean, I wasn't expecting anything unusual, given the fact that I mean, nobody should take my word out of context. And in the sense that these are very mature people. They cannot be intimidated. They cannot be influenced. Or they have a mind of their own to say, look, this is the way the person. And so it happened. But there were some isolated incidents. To say Asante Regency, the regional youth organizer, I saw 12 number or the H-ray. And then also Northeast, which has become an issue now. You say youth organizer was attempting, from the statement issued by the party from the Northeast, the youth organizer was attempting to show, and then an agent of Ura Kojoa Lanchamantin, I can say no, because that intention is to more or less influence others. That's how or more interpreting it to mean.
Yeah.
And Asante region too is the same thing that was also interpreted to mean say or then about or influence others are want to or more. And so it got a lot of people upset or angry with the whole situation. And so, but for me, it shouldn't have resulted in the kind of sebi abufua ekoya ema ebimo ala nipa no oprai no and I said yeto ensa e wono so it wasn't really nice.
Yeah.
Though, no matter how confrontational his attitude or approach to the issues were. But if you sum all of those things up, you can say, sir, in terms of safety, in terms of asundwiana more expected, in terms of conduct and everything, I think it went according to the plan of the party, and the party should be happy with it. I mean, I have always said NDC and MPP must always get it right, because baby and yamiadum yaba bedru as on mine or manum puntu and say yenya as on my Ghana, the progress we have made as a nation, no?
Yeah.
As a result of your friends 1992. And 1992 has given us NDC and MPP, at least for now, because the other parties really, it will be difficult for them to make substantial progress, to win even political seats and stuff, though it cannot be ruled out entirely. And so NDC and MPP must always get it right. Then we may say as a nation, we are making substantial progress. Because when these two parties are on course, then we can talk about other things, and then we see how things will go. So all in all, in terms of the friends conduct, in terms of voting, in terms of outcome, there are no surprises at all. There are no surprises at all. And of course, I've heard other conspirators saying that Dr. Obamia, about 30% of the superdelegates did not vote for Obamia. It means that the man is not popular. And, you know, remember when we were in the other room, I said something and Andy was not happy. But I'll repeat it. And I mean, if he's not happy,
he has a right to protest again.
He has a right to protest. But the way he is anxious to listen to what I'm going to say, okay, I said, when Dr. Adofo opted out of the NDC program election, I said he knew the outcome. And that certainly there was no way he was going to make any substantial progress as far as that election was concerned. And so opting out was itself a political strategy to save him, because in these elections, I mean, so with all the noise that you will make, now verdict in the bow home, they went to me and cross a certain borderline.
Yeah.
Technically, it cut you out.
Yeah.
He says, 90 Sami Shen did the baby less than 10% of the total vote. But you look at the contest in the MPP, you look at the elements involved. Ken was a major element. Alan has a solid record within the party. Akoto Afri has a solid record within the party. And then you talk about those who were not successful, Kobina Japan, Boache Jako, Joe Gatti, Dr. Keke Apraku, and others. These are very important personalities who have served the party in so many ways. And so you were not expecting that Dr. Bamia will get 100%, which itself was obviously going to be like, no. Because, I mean, how? No. There was no way he was going to get 100%. And so, and again, also, of all the elements who contested, of course, Ken, the first time, Dr. Bamia, the first time, and Kwajupuku, the first time. The rest, Ubia contested, and Dr. Friya Kutu. So technically, you can say about 4 people from the first time. And out of the 4 people who were contesting for the first time, 3 of them made it to the last 5. So itself was also good for the party.